Ladies and gentlemen, spawning on the northwest side of the map, it is going to be the champion of the night, Stickla, coming in with the Night Elves. I'm sure we're going to be seeing some forbidden demon hunters and other cool tech being brought to bear. On the southeast, it's going to be the challenger. It's going to be Priest coming in with the human, my nemesis from Grubby's recent tournament. Not Priest himself, but the humans, of course, are my nemesis. And yeah, I'm sure he's going to make sure to wall off his base. Be wary of the Warden play. I haven't seen these guys play too much. It is a best of 3 series. I don't know if it reflects out on the scorecard, but right now we're doing a best of 3 show match, and the winner is going to be earning $50. So this is something I'm going to start incorporating in my Warcraft streams. We're going to be having show matches where we grab high ELO players who are maybe just over 2,000, and they can play for a little bit of scratch, which will be very, very fun. All right, guys. So heroes, it's going to be the Demon Hunter. Demon Hunter, pretty scary, and with very, very good micro, he can be one of the most menacing, scary late-game heroes with the Metamorphosis. On the bottom side, it's going to be Archmage for the humans. So I, too, am going to be learning quite a bit about the meta here because these guys are far beyond my skill set. So I'm going to be taking notes, even if they're not playing undead. We will take what notes we can. Looks like we're going to be seeing a Footman Scout to go kind of feel out the battlefield, maybe look for errant wisps, which is a good idea. It's one of the things my coaches were telling me when I'm trying a fast expand against Night Elves. What you want to do is look for that wisp, try and take them out to make sure you don't get detonated, and have a very, very bad time. Up on the top side, Ancient of War creeping from Stickla. So essentially what he does, you drop the Ancient of War, let it tank, it eats some trees, it heals, the Archer does some DPS, and then the Demon Hunter shows up to a nicely cooked meal. So he's going to be dropping it like it's hot right here, showing up, and it looks like I do need to adjust the business here. So let me get the booster because it's cutting off one side there. Yeah, so let me fix that and get his face there. There we go. All right, should be perfect now. Thank you guys for your patience and understanding. So we do see the Ancient of War continuing. Now, what's really cool about this, it's going to continue creeping the camp while being repaired, allowing the Demon Hunter to segue across the map and try and interrupt the fast expand. Priest, in the meantime, does get a Ring of Regen. It's going to be okay. Not the best item he could have gotten, but not terrible. And the Immolation is now activated for Stickla, so that's going to be burning all of these little militia who are going to be peasants here in a moment, but what they're going to do is probably try and finish off the existing camp, but from there, maybe set up a tower if he's looking to fast expand. We're going to have to see how this all goes. On the bottom side, we do see more footmen coming in. Demon Hunter is going to be coming back level 2 from the creep camp up in the north, and the Immolation is going to be cooking, and the level 1 Archmage not quite getting there. You know, he's not level 2 yet. That's going to be hurting, and he's just trying to brute force back the Demon Hunter right now. Demon Hunter taking quite a bit of damage, and no kills yet. So though the human damage army has taken quite a bit of damage, he didn't actually lose anything, and he does get level 2, so not bad at all. He does manage to get to level 2. So are we going to be seeing the fast expand currently looking at the bank for the human player up in the top? He does have enough and is going to be dropping that juicy fast expand. So there it goes. Tower coming up as well, most likely going to be the Mana Drain Tower. And now we are getting into the mid-ish game here right now. On the other side, the Demon Hunter going to be taking some archers over, probably maintaining the pressure, although he could do a little bit of central creeping as well. Some easy green camps here to grab. We do see Shadow Song heading to the shop, so maybe the Demon Hunter going to be getting some boots, maybe some circlets. I don't really know. Again, I'm learning. Okay, it is going to be the Staff of Teleportation, and also we are going to be seeing the Boots of Speed as well. A lot of injured footies right here as we do see the Demon Hunter circling around the outside. Oh, he's going to get in and maybe deny the tower, and even if the villagers do try and repair it, he's going to have the Immolation. Okay, so one peasant going to be going down here. He can't get to the second peasant. So this is beautiful, guys. I really like this by Priest. You see the way he lines up the building? So the villagers, the peasants cannot be targeted or attacked by a hero-sized character because of this. Oh, that is so freaking good. I love that positioning. That is such good play right there. Now, in the meantime, Archmage does come over, buy some boots. Hero levels are pretty much similar. And are we going to be seeing an expansion? We do see the counter expand coming out here as well. It is going to be a Tree of Life popping up, which will head over to the east and drop it like it's hot, I would imagine. Shadow Song still on the hunt. Is it weird I use their names? I think it's kind of fun. It gives a little bit of personality and flavor. But is he just going to raw dog it in here and jump in and try and immolate some of the peasants? He is being mana drained right now. Immolation not going to be lasting too long, but potentially could get a peasant kill. One peasant does get karate chopped right there. You get Steven Seagal judo chopped. And now he's going to be heading on over to the west as we look up in the north. Hunter's Hall. Ooh, I don't hate that. Are we going to be seeing a Huntress heavy armor push? Okay, so Stickla is going to be pulling back right now. He's most likely going to be creeping this this camp. Yes, yes, and trying to get that expansion going. So are we going to be seeing a double Huntress Hall, or not double Huntress Hall, a double Ancient of War Huntress heavy armor push, right? Because what in the mid game that human can present is going to be really good against heavy armor Huntresses. Probably casters are your best bet, but rifles, you know, piercing does less damage against heavy armor, right? And footmen aren't going to do good against hunts, that's for damn sure. So that could be a really, really nice tech. Night Elves, from what I've been experiencing in the potato leagues that I play in, you know, you see a lot more Huntress play and a lot of this fast expand play because the threat that Huntresses can bring to bear, you know, really kind of forces you on the defense. But, you know, he might just do Dryad Bear. Dryad Bear is incredibly strong, and it's probably what he's used to doing anyways. So we will find out. And we'll see the tech soon. Tier 2 is going to be on the way here. We do see the Demon Hunter level 3 against a level 2 Archmage. One of the archers getting a little bit close to dying, but is able to escape right there. And yeah, probably not going to see hunts. I think I agree with some of the folks in chat saying that it probably is a little bit too late for the Huntress pressure, but, you know, stranger things have happened. You never know in this little show match that we're having here today. On the top side, we do see Tier 2 popping off. Ancient of Wonder is going to be dropped in a very incognito spot here, a little bit hidden in the tree line. And we are going to be seeing a creep here of this camp. The combined power level of this camp is going to be pretty damn strong. Shredder coming out for the Night Elves, which I like. I like seeing the Shredder for the Night Elves. It makes me feel as if he's going to be using his wisps more aggressively. Potion of Invuln drop, definitely got to make sure to grab that. If it was me, I probably would have forgotten it. You can also use the Shredder to fight off these footies if you want to. Is the archer going to be able to get away? Really nice micro from Stickla. It looks like he does get netted here, and Priest is able to get some deeps, but does pull back before, oh man, almost a level 4 Demon Hunter, as we do see the Archmage harassing into the Night Elf base, doing a little bit of tertiary scouting here. So do we see the tech for our Night Elf champion yet? We have not seen the direction he's going to be going with his mid-game units, but the classic Sea Witch with the Demon Hunter, one of the most forbidden, annoying things to deal with. That Frost Arrow, the boots of speed on the Demon Hunter, just brutal damage, right? I love that. I think that's going to be pretty good. On the other side, human player, doing very similar things to what Sing Sing did to me by essentially having the blacksmiths and the farms serve as a buffer, making it really tough to dive, so I think that's quite good. On the bottom side, the human is going to be going double rack, sitting on 1,000 gold, still under 50 supply, which means that there's going to be no upkeep. So he's going to be banking quite a bit. Is it going to be Arcane, double Arcane Sanctum? Is it going to be Knights? I'm really curious to see. Okay, never mind. Actually, it looks like we do see some rifles being produced here. Rifles, of course, really good at killing Dryads, a little bit ineffective against bears, but in numbers, they can still drag down bears with some supporting focus fire. Okay, it's going to be double lore from Stickla. So Stickla is going to be going double lore, and as of now, we do see Blacksmith with some upgrades coming out yet. We don't see any upgrades for the human player. His second hero, the Blood Mage, is coming out. Interesting. So usually it's like Mountain King, right? Piercing does 100% against bears, does it? Okay, good to know. Thank you. Okay, I'm still learning this game, so bear with me, guys. I've always felt like rifles don't like take down bears super quickly, but yeah. That's good to know. So piercing does extra damage against unarmored units and light armor, and reduced damage against 4 to 5 and medium, and it's just standard against heavy armor. Okay, really good to know. So probably going to be rifle caster then would be my guess. Over on the west side, we do see the Sea Witch and the Demon Hunter heading down to the south. Are they going to threaten the red camp? I don't know about the capabilities of Night Elf. I'm a little bit newer to them. I haven't really played a lot of Night Elf outside of just some meme games. So for me, I still have a lot to learn about the capabilities of their armies and heroes and things like that. But nonetheless, a 4-2 hero composition, looking at the humans, it's going to be 3-1. So Stickla definitely very dominant in the hero kind of control game here. We do see both players have fully functional expansions, as the human player is going to be taking this Forest Troll camp here. I wonder if we're going to be seeing a Shredder for him as well. As it currently stands, yeah, we do see Rifle Caster coming out, so very standard classic human army composition. Has Anaconda, one of my favorite names, by the way. I love the name of the Sea Witch, is Anaconda, so good. All right, so maybe a little bit of a skirmish here, but we are going to be seeing Stickla picking off reinforcements. Very reminiscent of what I've seen in Age of Empires, when you have a weaker army than your opponent, maybe they're out on the map, you can intercept their reinforcements. Militia being pulled to creep, but Stickla is going to take advantage of this. He takes down a priest, but does also yield the Dryad there on the backside, and now is going to be rotating up towards the expansion. And what I feel he's doing right now is essentially just encircling his opponent's base and buying time for the Dryad and Bear. Just being annoying. He knows his tech is on the way. We see the Bear tech coming out, Moonwell, and Tier 3 is very close. So, what he doesn't want to be happening right now he doesn't want the human player to be pushing his expansion, right? If the human player rolls up with a fully erect, rifle caster army, I mean, looking at the supply difference right now, let's see if it's even that substantial. Oh, hell yeah, it is. So Priest sitting at 70 supply against 42 for Stickla, because Strickla's build is a little bit, oh man, he's pulling the house, man. He's going all in. Okay, we see a lot of militia being pulled, most likely to tower the expansion, and this is a beautiful distraction right here. He's keeping the human army away from his expansion, buying time for those bears to come out. 46 supply is rising. The first bears are now popping out, and master bear training is going to be underway. The expansion hold is going to be incredibly difficult, and most likely we're going to be seeing the human player stop here at the Goblin Merchant to buy some healing scrolls, and we do see some towers initially getting set up here, so that is going to be nice. We do see the scout tower activated, level 2 on the the Blood Mage. And what abilities does he have? He hasn't set his level 2 yet. We do see the Drain, very standard composition. Maybe, a Blizzard tech could be kind of interesting as well. Switching into Blizzard and Flame Strike, that would be like one of my favorite things ever, but we will see. I like the Scout Tower, right? Because if you're forced to fall back, having an Arcane right there for the deep dives is quite good. Bears are appearing, another tower coming up from Priest. I really, really like this tower support. I'd like to play that way in Age of Empires myself, so seeing that kind of like tower pushing style is very, very fun. So the battle is on. Forked Lightning activated there on the Peasants. The army much smaller for Stickla, but he does have some good tech. Really, really good Staff of Preservation. Again, he's just going to be buying time, letting the Demon Hunter Chad carry this game, bashing down that Archmage. The Archmage is able to get away. Scroll of Healing probably going to be activated here relatively soon. And by the way, no bears have been lost yet. Level 3 on Anaconda. The the Demon Hunter doing a lot of DPS here, cutting down units. And we do see the human army hemorrhaging a lot of units here, as even the Ancient of War is going to be getting called in. Banishment activated. The first bear is going to be dropping right now, as we do see the Roar adding a bit of damage to this ranged core. Anaconda at plus 14 here on the Sea Witch, and a really, really nice hold so far here from Stickla. Now remember, many of his units are being sent back to the base with the Staff of Preservation, so even if he does have to retreat from this, he's going to be able to pull back, use his Moonwells, and potentially get in there, right? Another Staff of Preservation, so freaking clean, and the humans have made a little bit of progress, but the longer this battle goes, probably the worse it is for the humans, right? Because that Demon Hunter is only going to get more erect as this fighting continues, okay? He's going to get more thick and more powerful. A little bit of repair going down in the Ancient War, trying to buy some time here, but the skirmishing does continue as the bears are back in town, ladies and gentlemen. Demon Hunter probably going to need to be Prezied here soon, get him back to the base, and then he can Staff of Telly back into the fight. Druids of the Claw with, one armor upgrade, not bad. And now they're going to be getting into the mix. Rifles, of course, will be taking extra damage from bears because normal does extra against medium armor, something I've learned by playing my ghouls. We do see the Blood Mage a little bit trapped up here in the front, and the Night Elves are getting some momentum, pushing back, and now the battle has kind of calmed down a little bit. Both players have assessed the situation, and now we need to see, is the human player going to continue pushing? You remember, it was, 70 supply for the human against, 49 for the Night Elves at one point? And now the Night Elves, have equalized that supply, which is not good. Yeah, the battle getting a little bit flaccid here, that's right. But the forces are going to be gathering up. Druids of the Claw are activated, ladies and gentlemen, and we just see more and more bears coming out, so the classic Night Elves. And yes, this should be fun. One tower here, no more peasants to support. 4-2 here, levels against 5-3. Demon Hunter, teasing that level 5. Heavy focus fire on one of the bears. Is he going to get staffed? Okay, one bear does go down. Banishment on the Demon Hunter. Every second of no DPS you can buy is quite good. Detonation's activated, but both water elementals did survive. I love this. Luring him back to the tower, which is going to be draining the mana of the heroes and the bears, which can get rid of roars, rejuvenations, all sorts of good stuff like this. I can't help but feel the humans are cackling a little bit in this battle. They have a very nice little wall off here with this tower, which is preventing the bears from getting a big surround. Rifle fire, Spellbreaker stealing the roar ability. A lot of bears are going down right here, ladies and gentlemen. Will the Demon Hunter carry this? Oh man, suddenly the humans are back on the menu, but it looks like potentially a snipe activated on the Blood Mage. No, he is able to get away, and the Demon Hunter is going to be forced back, ladies and gentlemen. But overall, it looks like Priest is getting back in this game. What a good back and forth. It really looked like the humans were kind of getting pushed back and losing the fight, but suddenly the Night Elves are in a bit of a full retreat here, and we do see archers being picked off and damage continuing to just pour in for the humans. I love the Arcane Vault. That's going to be healing scrolls. That's going to be mana potions, pots just to kind of save you whenever you're in dire straits. Really, really good stuff indeed. So looking here at the gold mine here, it is getting pounded down. That's going to be a lot of detonations. I'm surprised he hasn't evacuated to try and heal. There's the heal and the evacuation. Can the Demon Hunter carry this? I don't know, guys. It's looking a little bit tough. The hero composition of the humans is going to get scary, that's for sure. I wonder if we're going to see a respec into Blizzard and Flame Strike, but no, probably just Banish. Banish has been very good. So one bear does get sent back. The Demon Hunter with the Immolation, you know, doing some work here. I wonder if in the late game Mana Burn's better. I have no idea. I mean, Stickla would obviously know. He's exponentially better than I am, but regardless, the battle does continue to rage on, but the humans don't seem to be losing a lot. Every time I look, I see the Demon Hunter getting banished, and I see a lot of fleeing Night Elf units. They're forced back. Another tower going to be getting dropped up in the front as well, so the Scout Tower is going to be going down here. One bear being harried and harassed. Really nice rejuve, but the rejuve can be stolen by the Spellbreakers, and it is stolen. The rejuvenation actually being transferred to the Archmage, which is pretty cool. I didn't see if he was damaged before that, but that's pretty nice. If this Demon Hunter can get level 6, though, man, what a scrappy battle. If he can get level 6, that Metamorphosis is probably going to be a big problem. Okay, lots of casualties coming in. We do see 2 Riflemen going down. He's creeping towards that level 6, ladies and gentlemen. But remember, these towers are here. Oh, the surround on Anaconda. Her Anaconda don't want none unless they got a surround here. And she is going to be forced back to the base, ladies and gentlemen. All right. So, Stickla, in the meantime, though, did repair his gold mine. So that's going to buy him a little bit of time. But he's really on the razor's edge right here, ladies and gentlemen. As we do see the Scout Towers going down, Anaconda getting healed up here. And the Demon Hunter is going to have one last hoorah. He needs to get the Scout Tower down. Really nice micro here, though, like pulling back, repairing, pulling back, repairing. He needs to knock down the Scout Tower. He cannot let that thing get established. That's going to be a lot of DPS. We do see a fair amount of bears. Abolish, of course, is going to be very good. There is a chance for Stickla here, maybe. Maybe if he can get the Demon Hunter level 6. But as it currently stands, it looks like the humans are in more of a commanding position. They are basically setting up their second home here. They have access to a shop at their opponent's base, which is going to be very good. We do see the rejuve activated here. One tower going to be knocked down, but there is a guard tower here. A decent Forked Lightning, probably going to be healed by the priest. And yeah, the towers are an issue, man. So Demon Hunter trying to get kills wherever he can. Spellbreaker's taking a lot of damage from bears. But this is a knockdown, drag-out fight, ladies and gentlemen. But behind all this, the human economy probably a little bit stronger. The Night Elves have not been mining as much, but towers do get bashed down. Is Stickla back on the menu, or is Priest going to be able to close out this game? This is an absolute cockfight, ladies and gentlemen, as the Archmage is going to be getting level 5 as well, which means level 3 Elementals, so that's going to be quite good. The bears are pressing. The bears are getting in there, and it looks like the human army is going to be on retreat as they are losing ground. The Demon Hunter are going to be tearing up the Spellbreaker there. And dude, oh no, Shadow Song level 6, ladies and gentlemen. The big Demon Hunter level 6. All right, guys, now we are cooking. It looks like the Arcane Vault's going to go down. I suspect he's going to buy a Clarity Potion for the mana to get the Metamorphosis. He's just going to kind of lightly skirmish until he can get that. Staff of Prez! Oh, does he get it? Oh my God, the save. All right, Shadow Strong, more like Shadow, yeah, Shadow Strong now, that's right. So now the human army needs to second guess this. They need to pull back. They need to be careful. Level 6 Demon Hunter is pretty freaking nuts. But what tech transitions do we see? It looks like it's still going to be the same thing. We don't see any like wild cards, no steam tanks, nothing like that going down. Human army is going to be at 71 supply against Stickla, who is going to be at 74. And dude, I cannot believe the Night Elves were able to hold that. Oh my God, the scrappiness, the tenacity, the back and forth, just super, super nasty. Yeah, Demon Hunter sitting at 15 armor. He does have +5, +3. Also has boots as well as a mana potion to make sure he can use the Metamorphosis, which is very, very good. And yeah, I'm a little bit nervous for the humans. Granted, we are going to be seeing some hero levels here, so what's going to happen is he's going to aggro this camp, and then he's going to run away with the Archmage to feed all the experience to the Blood Mage, which is going to be very good. Yeah, the Blizzard retraining. I've seen this in some Back to Warcraft replays. Okay, that's very, very exciting. So, we get the Blizzard, and we get the Flame Strike, right? Is he going to retrain the Flame Strike as well? I love the Blizzard against the Mass Bears. It's quite good. Dude, that is a lot of thick bears. Do we have any more upgrades coming out? Not at the moment. Strickla sitting on 3,000 wood, of course. And he's going to be grabbing this high ground point, getting Anaconda to level 5 most likely. So both players kind of exchanging red camps here. Now, what itemization do we get? We get a health stone, it looks like, I think is what dropped there. Yeah, it looks like a health stone. Players just kind of cleaning up whatever they can. And, you know, I don't hate the fight at the human base. Does he have a TP just in case things go south? He does not. But the Metamorphosis is going to just be a big problem for this base. Fighting in a choke point, that Demon Hunter with his big AoEs is going to be brutal. Now, is he going to attack the base here and use the Demon Hunter as a screen? Because, like, nobody wants to engage that Demon Hunter head on. He takes out the shop immediately. That's very, very good. And now is going to be going for the Expo. But yeah, he needs to be ready to fight. The humans are coming up behind him. There's going to be a lot of Blizzard. Where's the Metamorphosis? Is it going to be activated right away, or is he going to be saving it? I'm taking notes, trying to learn how they play. Mana Burn right there. Fork Lightning takes down a Sorceress right away, and the Giga Chad Demon has emerged. So now the Deeps is going to get really, really scary here, as potentially we're going to be seeing human infrastructure dying here. But fighting into the Blizzard, that's going to be quite a bit of damage there. And the banish on the Metamorphosis, but it is abolished immediately. Getting him in position. Mana Burn activated on the Archmage. Archmage very low on the mana here. Staff of Preservation, I think, is still active. One bear does go down here, and we do see the Militia being called in. But will Metamorphosis be able to carry this? He's doing what damage he can. Mana burning here and there. Militia being called. Damage on both sides. Currently looking at the supply. Humans at 63, 67 for the Night Elves, but the Night Elves about to lose some supply. Blizzard coming down. Could the humans endure the Metamorphosis? You know, normally that's a karate chop situation. We do see a lot of DPS going down to the Archmage. Probably going to be forced to use Invuln Pot right now. And Archmage, and oh my god, the Archmage gets KO'd. That's probably GG. He didn't get to use the Invuln Pot, and it looks like that might be game blouses, because now who's going to be able to challenge the authority and might here of the Mighty Demon Hunter? I guess just sheer numbers. If he gets the counter kill on the Sea Witch with the spam slow, maybe. Okay, Anacondra's going to get it again. Dude, these players are so scrappy. Okay, Sea Witch down. Demon Hunter's still going pretty hard here. He does have a Staff of Telly, so he's going to be able to teleport away. Oh, and we see the Tavern purchase, the Tavern Resurrect. All right, guys. So now we're going to be getting into a situation where we see a potential 3-base. Oh no, he's actually mined out here. So players are mining out of the main. 630 right here. Oh shit, the humans are out of gold at the expansion. Night Elves still have 2,000. So the humans actually are not even mining right now. So what is he going to do? Is he going to expand? Humans are actually sitting, they have enough for an expansion. Okay, they do. Clarity Potion activated right here. Up on the top side, we do see the Sea Witch. She was bought back with the Tavern as well. And humans are coming in for the Death Thrust. They know they need to get the job done, but I love the Tree of Eternity expansion here. That's going to be very, very nice. And it looks like, yeah, I mean, this is do or die. I think Stickla is probably going to be waiting for the Metamorphosis cooldown, but he still has 58 seconds on that, right? That's quite a bit. Excuse me. And the Night Elf expansion does get karate chopped. Current army supply 57 for the humans, 54 for the Night Elves. I mean, can a game get any more even than this? Back and forth, scrappy. And ladies and gentlemen, this is only game 1 in this best of 3 series. Super fun stuff. All right, so Demon Hunter. Oh, the invisible Blood Mage. And Blood Mage is almost level 6, by the way. Oh my god, he's going to be getting the Phoenix, right? That's what he has at level 6? Oh, that's going to be so fun. All right, guys, the battle rage is on over here. Anaconda is going to be getting ready to go. Staff of Prezi there to protect what he can. And we do see the bear getting back here. Expansion's going to be coming up. If Stickla even keeps this fight even, he wins the game because of the expansion, most likely. All right, the humans are do or die here. They need to get level 6 on the Blood Mage, need to get some of that sweet, sweet mana, and some of the Phoenix and close the game out. The humans are do or die right now. Stickla has that sneaky, sneaky tier 3 expansion onto the bottom. Archmage getting a little bit away from the fight right now. But yeah, bears are being kept alive. We do see the mana drain activated, feeding mana into the Archmage, who's getting a really, really nice Blizzard here. But dude, all he needs is like 1 kill, but Strictla's micro is so good, he's not losing anything. Okay, he loses the Shredder. That's like the first thing he loses. If this bear goes down, that's going to be a level 6 Blood Mage. Level 6 Blood Mage. Now he just needs to drain some mana. Even drain it from one of your own units. Can you drain from your own units? I don't think you can, right? Yeah, I'm not sure. Well, mana burning that Blood Mage to keep the Phoenix away is going to be very, very important here. Stickla does have the expansion. A lot of injured bears going to be lurking on the bottom side. Mana Pot needs to be activated here on the Demon Hunter to get him to his Metamorphosis. We have not seen him in his Super Saiyan mode during this fight, but the human army is trading very, very well. Priest is going to be draining down Anaconda, trying to get some mana. The Phoenix, I believe, costs close to 200 mana. It's like 150 to 200. I'm not sure. I'm still, again, learning this game, like I said. But the draining is going. Anaconda getting a little bit of that sucky right there, as we do see the Archmage continuing to push. And now the dreaded Phoenix has emerged, ladies and gentlemen. Moonwell's going to start going down to take away the healing. That is the play. Deny the Moonwells. Oh, Metamorphosis time. Oh, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, guys. Is he going to be able to carry it? Metamorphosis is pretty cracked. It's very, very good. Okay, we do see some of the casters being sniped here, and we do see the Staff of Preservation activated right there as Metamorphosis continues to carry. Another priest is going to be going down. Remember, guys, humans are all in right now. They're all in. He does not have any expansion. I don't even know if he's long distance mining. It doesn't look like it right now. The Phoenix is going to get chopped. Oh, man, his micro with the heroes is so freaking good. Oh, my God. And are the Night Elves going to find a way to win this? I think so. Because if it's just heroes on heroes, the humans are going to get bashed. Yeah, the Demon Hunter, or he's pulling back. There's going to be rejuves as well, continuing with the Chaos damage. Another Breaker going to be going down here. So he's just picking these units. Level 7 activated. Staff of Prezi there as well. And Bears are just replenishing mana, as now he's going to be moving back in. Phoenix is going to be a while, right? We have another 2 minutes before the Phoenix is back. And, dude, oh, he gets it stolen, I think. Oh, he stole the rejuve. And yeah, Sea Witch is getting a little bit dodgy as well. But I think that the humans are done for. They can't sustain because the Demon Hunter is going to keep farming them. And as long as Stickla keeps these bears away, just hide them in the freaking corner, you know, and just use those rejuves to win the grindy fight. Although maybe if the Sea Witch gets taken down. Okay, we do see a rejuve on the Sea Witch. Demon Hunter with a Mountain Giant out as well. Oh, Giga Chad Mountain Giant's going to be pushing in. And we do see the Blood Mage trying to corner the Sea Witch. If the Sea Witch does get popped here, maybe a glimmer of hope. But the fact that there's an expansion, I think, is going to be an issue. Oh my god, the Staff of Preservation! Is he going to get it? Holy shit, 7 HP. Is the Chad Sorceress going to get it? The slow is activated. Rifles are chasing. She does get the Moonwell detonation right there, as we do see the Demon Hunter continuing to chase right here. Oh, and she gets healed at the Moonwells. That's got to be GG. We do see the rifles going down right there. And ladies and gentlemen, this is absolutely amazing match between these two very, very evenly matched players, by the way. Absolutely beautiful. All right. So we do see the Demon Hunter continuing to attack in, and that's going to be the Archmage getting karate chopped a little bit, and 2 Mountain Giants out. That's also going to be an issue, because at this point, what the hell can deal with the freaking Demon Hunter? Nothing, right? That's going to be a teleport home. We do have 3 bears, which are going to be able to heal. Humans are just mining lumber. He's going to be moving back out to scrap, but Homeboy is, oh yeah, and he's even mining up here too. So he's finishing off this expansion as well, ladies and gentlemen. Over here to the west side, we do see the expansion here. And GG called Stickla with the steel chair. That's some of the most insane micro I've seen from those Night Elf heroes. Okay, you know, I was laying in bed last night. I was like, you know, I wonder if I can get to 2K MMR. I wonder if it's possible. And this just puts an end to that discussion. It's never going to happen, but man, what a beautiful performance by those players. GG, well played. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that one. Spawning on the northwest side of the map, ladies and gentlemen, it is going to be the winner of Game 1. It is going to be Stickla. And he's going to be playing the Night Elves once again. On the southeast, it is the mighty champion of the humans. I guess the King of Lordaeron, I suppose, would be the accurate description. But he is once again going to be leading the humans to battle, trying to get back in this best of 3 series between these 2 players. Curious to see if we are going to be seeing any deviations in the build. Are we going to be seeing any variants, any weird off-meta stuff? You know, what is going to be going on right now, right? I didn't change the player, all right? You guys need to calm down. So, full wall off for the human base. So the only thing that's going to be able to fit through are tiny little peasants and footmen and things like that. So that is to keep the Demon Hunter from going a little bit too dick deep in the base. Altar going to be popping up. Are we going to be seeing anything forbidden? Probably going to be Archmage. He looked very comfortable with the Archmage. Oh shit, it's a Mountain King first. Oh, let's frickin' go. The Mountain King is here. All right, now. Oh, Warden. Oh, I love this. They're changing it up. They're changing up the strategies in Game 2. This is going to be super fun. All right, so we have Warden, which is one of the most annoying harass heroes in the entire game. If Warden gets level 6, it's probably one of the most frustrating things. A level 5 Warden with level 3 Fan of Knives, level 2 Blink, anti-magic potions, mana potions, just annihilating your worker lines over and over is probably one of the most demoralizing things in the entire game. But Mountain King is a pretty good counter, right? Because you can Stormbolt her, you can kind of keep her in check, and do very, very well. So yes, the Mountain King is a bit of a counter against the Warden, from what I've heard. So scouting from both sides, we do see a Wisp hiding up on the north. So the Wisp here is really good by Stickla. Oh, I did it again. Oh, it's going to take a moment. Okay, but the Wisp is going to be up in the trees and is going to be able to head down and scout that expansion. I swear I'm going to get it right. I'm going to get it right. Stickla. Stick with it. No, stop. I got to get his name right, man. I watch his, I swear to God, this isn't the first time. I've been watching his stream, like, as I've been learning the game. I was watching Stickla's games against Undead to try and learn, you know, how to deal with Night Elf. But for some reason, the entire time, I actually thought his name was Stickla. I really did. Anyways, battle's on. It's going to be Shadow Strike versus Stormbolt. Looks like one of the archers is going to get karate chopped here. But players trading archer for footman, which is totally fine. So 1-to-1 trades. And wisps are being pulled out, obviously, to repair the Ancient of War. But it looks like another archer is going to be going down here. Very aggressive play coming in from the Battle Priest here, ladies and gentlemen. As we do see Claws of Attack. and no items for the Mountain Chad. So Wisp's going to be pulling back. Obviously, when people play Warden, they like to go very, very heavy into the Moonwell so they can really, really abuse the mana abilities and cause quite a bit of havoc. But, yep, double bash time indeed. So are we going to be seeing more archers? We see Huntress Hall plus... Oh, yeah, baby! It's going to be double Huntress Hall, or double Ancient of War with Huntress Hall. That means it's going to be time for the Forbidden Huntress play. I'm very excited for this. But currently, the Mountain Chad is kind of bullying the Warden a little bit. Warden is still level 1. Mountain King's still level 1 as well. And we are going to be seeing the Huntresses, which are a very good counter against Footmen. And do we see Tier 2 coming out for the Human? No, Human is going to be calling Militia, heading up to the Northern expansion, which is the easier one. The Turtles are here and here, and the easy expansions are here and here, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong, but I think that is going to be the case. Did you know about Labyrinth defeated top Human Fortitude with Dreadlord? Oh, I'm going to go watch the hell out of that replay. Sign me up. So Mountain King going to be creeping. Humans are so OP. Look at this. They can just creep without armies, just Militia, causing all sorts of havoc. It is going to be level 2 for the Warden after this camp, assuming she can get a little bit of support here. But probably going to just see mass Huntresses with 1/1 upgrades and then the heavy armor upgrade and kind of an all-in, which is going to be really, really interesting. Yeah. So items for the Mountain King. What did the Mountain King get? Where's the Mountain Chad? It is going to be an expansion. Mountain King gets boots with the fur and the gloves with the haste. So, yeah, haste gloves not bad if you're going bash because, more attacks, more bash, it's all good, right? Level 2 Warden. Warden is going to be going with no ability quite yet, so probably going to be waiting to see what the human army looks like. Keeping the Fan of Knives in the back pocket and potentially having Blink as well. So Warden going to be looking around the battlefield. We do see the first Huntresses coming out. Huntresses massively out Micro Footmen, and they are going to be going to the expansion. I really like this. I really, really like this. And the human player, I don't think Priest has seen the second Ancient of War, so he's not going to be maybe ready for this. Oh, Fan of Knives back here is going to do some work. Yeah, he's probably going to pick Fan of Knives, right? Okay, Shadow Strike there. That's going to be maybe 2 of the peasants going down. Is he going to set Fan of Knives? We do see the Huntress getting a second pick. Is he going to finish it? I think he is. Oh, man, he barely finishes that. We do see a lot of peasants going down. That's going to be 4 or 5 peasants right there, which is pretty nasty. The Bouncing Glaive's doing some nice work. Oh, the bash and the hammer time. The counter surround. Is he going to close the box? He does close the box, but it is nighttime. He can hide. Oh, he's got dust as well. Priest going absolutely bananas here, getting that Huntress down. But the Warden is feasting, ladies and gentlemen. I think that Stickla needs to make sure he has a couple Huntresses before he goes in. Just 1 or 2 is going to get, hammer surrounded there. So is he going to go back and get a Clarity Potion? We are going to see the Arcane Tower coming up. That's going to drain the mana. I think that is going to be the end of the attack right there. And yeah, he's saving the Blink just in case he gets surrounded. Correct. I think that's a very, very good assessment. Yeah, hunts are coming out. Do we see Tier 2 yet? We don't see Tier 2, just a lot of hunts. And do we see the 1 upgrades? We do not see any upgrades on the way right now. And now the battle is going to be raging on in the middle. Surround is activated, but again, he does have the Blink, so not going to be the end of the world. I think just picking off a couple footies. We do see the hide, and the dust is baited out, and he escapes without having to use Blink, which is very nice. That's going to be another footy going down potentially. I think the Warden going to be using the boots to chase that down. And the Mountain Chad is coming quickly behind. And remember, he does have the bash, so there's a chance he bashes and maybe has enough for a Stormbolt soon-ish. And yeah, the Footman does get karate chopped, and now the Huntress is going to continue chasing. And I'm really loving this aggression. When I was a kid, I used to just mass Huntresses when I was first learning this game. I thought it was the dankest strategy ever. But yeah, heavy armor Huntresses are going to be a problem. A bunch of heavy armor Huntresses just going balls deep at this expansion. If it only has an Arcane Tower, Oh, I did not even see this shit! Oh, how sneaky is Stickla? He gets the freaking Ancient Protector behind the expansion, dropping fat rocks, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, I love it. And are we going to be seeing level 3 Warden here? Okay, level 3 Mountain King, level 2 Bolt is going down. Probably going to be seeing the Blink. The Blink is activated, but the human army is getting absolutely karate chopped by these Huntresses, guys. Big, big problem. Looking over at the expansion, we do see the Forbidden Ancient Protector. Oh, yeah, his name's Sneakla now. That's right. Dude, and they're bouldering those peasants. That's going to be giving experience to the Warden. Now, the Warden does have level 2 Shadow Strike. That's going to be picking off so many units. Dude, this is going to be a brutal hold for the humans. That freaking AP, as long as it doesn't get taken down really quickly right now, I think the humans are in a little bit of danger. Yeah, you see peasants going down. Do we see a counter expansion? We do not. Tier 2 is on the way for the heavy armor hunts, and it looks like they're going to be going for it. This is kind of an all-in here. I do think that Stickla is going to be able to close it out here most likely, as the Huntresses are going to farm so many kills, and that Warden is probably going to Staff of Telly back, right? Oh, no Staff of Telly. Shit, so it's just the Huntresses right now. But apparently, they have this covered. So the Ancient Protector does go down, but it did a lot of harass and was able to, force a full militia pull. And all those militia are going to be going down to the Huntresses as well. Oh my goodness, what a great battle here between these two players. So it is going to be force repairs here. Double scout towers coming up, or one arrow tower, and one tower actually did not get finished. Warden is coming in. Warden's going to be getting level 4 right now. Bouncing Glaives, brutal against the repairing peasants. And we do see the tower getting some nice shots right there. Mountain King is probably going to try and hammer down this Huntress with a bolt, I would imagine. He does get the bash. Level 4 Warden. It's getting out of control, guys. This pressure from Stickla with the Warden is just too much. We do get one arrow tower. Could there be more militia? No, there's no more militia to be pulled. We see Wisps coming in for the all-in. He's probably going to build a bunch of APs back here while the Huntresses continue to just annihilate. Yep, AP number 1 coming down, and a couple more for either detonates and or additional APs. All right, so tower is going down. I think that's going to be GG. Supply is looking to be 41 for the Night Elves and 26 here for our human champion, as that Ancient Protector is going to be building up a second AP coming in. He tries to blink dodge, but is a little bit too late on it. That's like the only way the Mountain Sausage could get back in this game, is if he is able to force back the Warden, maybe. But I don't think that's going to be the case. I do think that the APs are going to come up. The Huntresses are going to get heavy armor here in a minute when he gets tier 2. And the human base is just going to get absolutely taken down. So pulling back is the Mountain King. We do see all the Huntresses moving up. And expansion is going. Oh, Ancient of Wonders. Dude, you know what the ultimate Chad play would be here by Stickla? Would be to drop a freaking Tree of Life here and counter expand on his opponent's expansion. That would be so good. All right, guys, Huntress is going to be dropping it like it's hot. We do see the human going for all-in, desperate kill on the, blink away there. Really nice level 4. Approaching level 5, as a matter of fact. The Mountain Sausage knows his only chance is to cheese the Warden, and that's going to be GG, and the winner of today's show match is going to be Stickla. I got his name right. Hell yeah, dude. What a nice little match. That was super fun.